Working is such a great level for skill building and teamwork. It's a great introductory into courier, but it's also a graduation from apprentice. First exercise is the bag drag. The handler sets the dog up, and the judge will say you can send when you're ready. The dog is to go retrieve the bag, bring it to your hand, and then both the handler and the dog board the boat and get rowed out to the 60-foot marker so they can hook up. Inside the bag, there are contents of a working ball, a bumper, and a float line. On the sides of the boats, there are small latches and hooks, so when you get rowed up to the marker, you're able to reach over and tie the boat to the marker so the boat does stay stationary as we're working. Next exercise is a bumper retrieve from boat. So at the judge's command, we throw the bumper and send the dog. The bumper needs to go at least 50 feet, but generally it's to the other marker. The dog goes and retrieves the bumper, boards the boat, and that's exercise finished. And as you can see, I'm pushing a step down. All of our boats do have steps on the back of them that make it a little bit easier for the dog to board the boat. The step goes down when we're ready to board, and the step comes up when we are finished. The next exercise is going to be your 3 articles overboard. This consists of the ball, the line, and the bumper. The dog is to leave the boat when the judge commands, and then they collect all 3 items before they board the boat again. The items don't have to be collected in any specific order. It really goes down to dog's preference. The hardest one does tend to be that ball. It is a weighted ball, so then it sinks down. So the dogs do have to learn how to push the ball to make the rope float in order to grab it. Then we have our bumper retrieve between 2 boats. So this really demonstrates a lot of obedience in the dog, especially with something that's as high value as their bumper. The dog boards the second boat, and the second boat will row out to the other marker. The dog has to remain on the boat at all times and is not allowed to leave until you command. Once they get to the other marker, your judge will tell you to throw your bumper, and the bumper gets thrown on a diamond pattern. The dog then gets told to send, and then he has to retrieve the bumper and bring it back to the original boat. As this all is happening, that second boat that picked your dog up is actually dropping a line in the water, as you can see there, and they're going to get out of the picture. So that line is going to be for the next exercise, which is a blind line retrieve. So once the dog boards the boat, your judge will tell you to send your dog for the blind line. So the dog didn't see the line get placed in the water, but this was really smooth, so I was able to send the dog right away. She goes and gets a line and brings it back. We board the boat, and that is exercise finished. Like I said, once your dog boards the boat, that is your working water dog title. So if you do 3 legs of that, then you qualify for your working water dog excellent.